Good morning. Let's do our daily devotional. Today is February the 19th, 2026. Today's devotional is a heart of mercy. The scripture is Psalm 86:15. You, O Lord, are a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness. All right, let me read this and then we'll break it down. Riley was struggling with her roommate. Their habits, preferences, and values were growing markedly different. It took all of Riley's willpower to treat her roommate with the basic respect. She knew that circumstances made it impossible to find a new roommate at the moment, but something had to change. She thought of how Jesus responded to people who mistrusted and mistreated him. He was humble, kind, and acted in truth regardless of their actions toward him. I know that can be hard sometimes, y'all, when they treat us ugly, okay? Riley came to believe that God had given her an opportunity to love her roommate despite their differences. For as long as they were together. She prayed for God's compassion to fill her heart, that she would show mercy instead of condemnation, and have eyes to see her friend with unaffected love just as Jesus saw her. Perhaps there is someone in your life whom you need to see with the eyes of Jesus. Ask him to give you a heart of compassion for that person. The prayer that you can say is, Jesus, thank you for seeing me with love and mercy, even in my mistakes. Help me show that same kind of love to people in my life whom I would not deem worthy. That's a huge thing, who I would not deem worthy. All right, basically what this is talking about is showing love and showing Jesus' love throughout all circumstances, okay? And I know it's hard. I went for years being nice to those who mistreated me, or trying to. And then I got to a point in my life where, before I was far in my faith, that I was like, no. So I would just give it back to them. You know, like, if you hurt me or you said something to me, I was going to hurt you and give it back to you 10 times fold. That's not right. We don't need to do that. And I was wrong, because that's what our human tendency is. You do me, I'm gonna, you know. So I had to learn you can love them through it and not have anything to do with them, okay? Or like, if you're at the grocery store, right, and this person cuts out in front of you in the aisle, is rude to you, is mean to you, they may be having a bad day. And you may just need to look at them with compassion and say, well, do you need help? Can I help you with anything? Show compassion, love them through it. That's what we have to do now. Because anger with anger equals blow up, okay? So let's just try to focus on Christ and treat others. I'm not even going to say how they treat us. We need to treat others like we want them to treat us. But let's just try to show kindness today and maybe love them through it. And sometimes somebody that's escalated, your calmness can calm them down too, okay? Because I have been there and I have done that, all right? I think of my ex-husband, like it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible with us. And when I finally started trying to look at him like Jesus looks at me, now we're friends again. So it does work, y'all. So y'all have a great day. I hope you got something out of this. And remember, the verse is Psalm 86:15. You, O Lord, are a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness. Let's do that old phrase, what would Jesus do today? And try to treat others, even if they're having a bad day and not being really nice to us. Let's just try to love them through it, okay? Have a great day.